There's this story in the book of Luke about this dishonest judge and this widow that keeps crying out to this dishonest judge, and she eventually gets the justice that she cries out for. And Jesus says, how much more will God give justice to those of you who cry out to him than this widow got from this dishonest judge? And the book of Luke actually begins this parable by saying, Jesus told this parable to show the people why they should pray and never give up. I remember this chapel service that I went to one time, and I was asked to pray at it. They said beforehand, we're going to show these news clips, and we want you to pray for whatever the news clip is. And so I figured the news clip that they'll show is like some tragedy that happened in the world, and I'm like, yeah, I can pray for that, sure. And the first news clip that they showed was a highlight reel of a football game. And I remember seeing that and thinking, how am I supposed to pray for that? Luckily, it wasn't my turn. And my friend Lacey went up to pray. And Lacey's one that I look at and I think she prays all the time, constantly, about everything. And she goes up and she starts praying for the safety of the players and the safety of everyone involved in the games. And I thought, of course, that's what we should be praying for. But it never even came to mind to me. I just saw a highlight reel, like a normal highlight reel. And I think about that a lot. And I think about how she was always praying constantly in this parable that Jesus tells in order to get the people to pray constantly. What would it look like if we prayed constantly, consistently, without ceasing? What if we saw a highlight reel and prayed for the safety of the players? What if we saw a news clip about a tragedy and instead of getting riled up, we prayed for everyone involved in the situation? What if when we saw someone on the street, we said a silent prayer for them? I believe that prayer can change the world, it can change other people, and it can change us personally. And so I'd invite you to pray constantly, to look for those moments like something so small as a highlight reel, and pray for all involved in these situations. Pray constantly, pray consistently.